try something different here just for kicks and see what happens. But I wanted to start this video off with a little summary on where we are today. It's been kind of funny to get reactions from people regarding what direction I should take with the SLX because it's sort of a polarizing vehicle. A couple people have said, we would get better satisfaction out of just taking this thing in the backyard and putting it out of its misery. And other folks have said it's among the most interesting and cool vehicles I've ever owned. So I'm going to proceed with it with caution, of course. I don't intend to sink a whole lot of effort or money into this thing, just enough to make it safe and drivable to an occasional show or Home Depot run. I did get some feedback from my mechanic over in Tempe the other day. I'll show you his text here. He was basically alerting me, as if I didn't already know, to the fact that it's extremely rusty. So he did have some recommendations in terms of really critical items that we're going to be addressing. Time to head back home from Ace Hardware. Got a few nuts and bolts for a little project we're going to work on, but Jason's going to get his first crack at driving this yacht. Here we go. Whoa, get that wheel. Hey, how come you're turning and you're not turning? This thing needs some issues, but hey, it's getting us to the hardware store and back. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Time to do a little surgery on this thing with Jason's help. Here's the next phase. I've actually got some concentrate here. Car wash concentrate. I'm just going at it in the engine bay. Careful to not get things wet that I don't want to get wet, but this is really in need of a big fat scrub down, so I'm going heavy duty with it. It's looking better. Look how black the water is just from going around the edges of the engine bay. Check it out. This is about an hour's worth of work, if not more. I went around the entire perimeter of the engine bay, first with a soapy car wash concentrate, followed by wiping it down with some quick detail spray. I went back and even then waxed some of the red portions, followed by a little bit of dressing on the rubber and vinyl components. I would dare say that looks a heck of a lot better than it did a little over a week ago, I guess, when this thing got dropped off. It's a Sunday evening in Tempe, Arizona. I'm leaving the SLX at my preferred tried and trusty mechanic over here named Hon-Man, who's worked on all my cars. Basically just indicated on the night drop instructions that I'm looking to address any really majorly critical safety and mechanical needs like belts, hoses, and things like that really just are going to be of a concern. So we'll see what they find out this week. Today's Tuesday, June 18th, and I'm gonna say farewell to the green SLX tonight because it's getting picked up by its new home. Wow, it's bright and hot out here. So more to come on that later. Saying goodbye to the green SLX. It's only been here since about December, but there are bigger and better things going on with it, so we'll see how it treats them. The project continues underway. I just received 4 boxes which contain my refinished 16-inch alloy wheels for the SLX. Look at those babies. Oops, we got another wrapper on it. Man, they really package the heck out of these, don't they? Whoa. That's nice. It's kind of funny to be getting those wheels because the vehicle is currently still at Hon-Man. It's been there for about a week getting evaluated for just overall roadworthiness. And it reminds me of that movie, Christine. Did you guys ever see Christine? With the haunted 1958 Plymouth Fury. One of the lines in there talks about a guy who's restoring this car and he puts, I think it's new wiper blades on a cracked windshield. It just kind of like
sort of a backwards way of doing things, and that's sort of how I feel with the SLX. Like I don't really know where to focus, so I'm trying to do a little here and a little there, and eventually it'll all come together, but it's not exactly in the right sequence. Welcome to Hon-Man. This is Tempe, Arizona. How many years have we been in business, Tate?
21.
21 years, and this is one of the first times he's ever had the privilege of working on one of these pieces of you-know-what. And I'll show you a little bit here about my engine torn apart and kind of what we're doing to it. But as you can see, this shop has only one specialty, and that would be Honda and Acura. This is the Phoenix area's foremost and premier resource. So give me the rundown on what we've ordered here, what's going on with my engine bay.
We've ordered a bunch of hoses from all sorts of different places, and we're piecing it together the best we can. It's not easy when everything's been discontinued.
Yeah.
And whatnot.
Story of my life, driving old cars. We kind of get creative. I remember one time I brought the Integra GSR in here. We had to retrofit a CRV hose. I mean, we've done all sorts of creative stuff just to keep these old rides on the road, but she's definitely in good hands. Here's the waiting room at Hon-Man. Check it out. We got a little fish tank in here. The best part is I can see what's going on back here. There's my little red ride. Gonna take off and let them keep working on that thing for the rest of the weekend, and maybe well into next week because it's the 4th of July holiday and I think they're closed for 2 days.